What's going on, everybody? We are live at Angie's on 34th and St. Clair, and I have a very special guest in the building with me this evening, the one and only award-winning, phenomenal, outstanding Streetz Ching.
Greatest show on earth, ladies.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
I am the truth if you ever seen.
So you're an award-winning rapper already.
Right.
Already been doing it 1-2 years.
I won my awards and the other nomination in the first year that I did it, but this right here would be my second lap.
So your first award was the Next Up Artist Award with the Legends Award.
Yeah, shout out to the Legends Awards.
Shout out to the Legends
for even giving me the time. But yeah, it was with the Legend Awards, and I got another nomination at the Ohio Hip Hop Awards, the big show. I'm coming to win that one next time for sure.
The Ohio Hip Hop Awards. That's huge. That's huge in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you only been doing it for 1 year.
Right.
There's some people who mad at you who've been doing it for a long time but never got nominated.
Hey, if nobody mad at you, then you ain't doing something right.
I heard that. Well, let's jump right into these questions because there are a lot of people who may have heard of you, maybe slightly familiar, but today let's just shut it all down. Let's put it all out there and let them know that you're here to stay, and this is who you are.
For sure.
So you're from Cleveland.
Yes, ma'am.
East side, west side?
East side, but you know, the earth is my turf. I'm from the whole city. I'm trying to put on for the whole city. I ain't trying to be segregated, have everybody, you know what I'm saying, working together. I feel like I'll be the first artist from my city that could get both sides, you know what I'm saying, together. Because the west side and the east side is segregated as of right now.
Okay, so you're Cleveland native, and how long have you been doing music? Like, how long have you been rapping? Like, not just professionally, a year, but like, just how long has it been your passion?
I had mojo my whole life. I've been rapping. I've been kind of rapping my whole life. But as far as taking it serious, when I met, you know, my baby mother, and then that's when I met my manager. You know, hey Gina, and I met my manager, and from there, that's when they told me, like, look, you a little different. You need to just take it serious and start wasting it. And I just always told myself, I'm not gonna be 40 years old talking about what I could have did, you know, grind time right now. So.
I heard that. You talking about grind time. You got 5 mixtapes?
For sure.
5 mixtapes. You have Ching Tuck, Picasso Streetz, Zeus Juice, Ching Life, Chef Boyard Streetz.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I missing anything?
Martin Luther Ching.
I
drop a volume. I drop a tape every Black History Month.
Oh, wow.
Just to let people know that I'm ambidextrous, man. It's I got a lot of different ways that I rap, you know what I'm saying? And just to enlighten my people and let them know, you know what I'm saying, like what we came from, what we doing, and where we trying to migrate to. I put out the Martin Luther Ching, so this year to be volume 2.
That's amazing. I love that. And I love how you stick to your culture. You know, you representing the people.
For sure.
I love that.
For sure.
Also, I listened to a bunch of your tracks. I was stalking you for like a week and a half. But your style, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my perspective, my perception, completely subjective. I got a Rich Homie Quan vibe. I got a early Lil Wayne, a Block is Hot vibe. Like, just like the way you spit it, like so raw but still energetic. Am I accurate?
I mean, I feel like you definitely accurate. I look up to Lil Wayne for sure. He had a run that a lot of people will never ever see again. Like from 2008 to 2010, he was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like literally everywhere. R&B to the pop charts. Whatever. I know he said in the song he made $100 million flat in 2010. So
wow.
Yeah, I admire him. Lil Wayne was like the Michael Jordan of rapping in my era. So.
And who else like do you look up to? Who else do you?
Honestly, man, I look up to Tupac a little bit, but not so much of his music, so much of him being a revolutionary. That's what I admire about him. You know what I mean? He was really trying to get the masses to follow him, and you know, kind of rebel against the government, you know what I'm saying? And he did it all before he was 25. So
that's crazy.
That's what I admire about him.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I look up to myself.
I know that's right. You gotta, it's from within. Everything you need is already inside you. You don't have to look without.
It come from the poverty. Call it poverty. Poetry and poverty mixed up.
Poverty.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Let me write that down. I'm gonna use that in my everyday life from now on.
That's what I call it.
That. Poverty. So, in a lot of your videos, I see, am I doing it right?
Yeah. Wait. This right here.
Wait, hold on. Wait, these two?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, like this.
I'm from 128th and Kinsman, so I just, you know, every time I'm on the camera, I try to lightweight let them know where I originate from, and all my people they know what we talking about, what's going on. But I'm trying to get them up out of here.
Gotcha.
Just can't forget where you come from. You know?
Okay, so that's kind of something to keep you humble.
Yeah, that's my stomach ground. That's that's why I originated.
I thought it was like a beast. Remember, like you might be too young, but like back in the day, they'd be like,
it's mixed. I say all the time, like I'm a GOAT. You know what I mean? Greatest all time. Nobody just know it yet. They'll see it, so I'll be showing off my horns.
I like that. I think that's dope.
For sure.
So tell me, as a new artist, what were some of your biggest challenges?
Biggest challenges?
As a new artist in Cleveland. It's a tough city.
Making the transition from normal street nigga or what I was doing in the streets to artist.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I finally did that. That's the hardest thing to do. You gotta separate yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of hide away. Nobody's gonna pay for somebody that they see out on the corner every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to make that transition to let people know that I'm an artist. I'm serious about this. There's no longer just the old Tez, you know what I'm saying? It's just streets now, you feel me? And that's what that's where I'm at right now, trying to make the transition from local artists to
global,
big time, exactly.
International.
Exactly.
So with the name Streetz, Ching, I get the Ching, the money, the bread. How did it all come together, the name?
My name was Streetz, period. And then I had an ad-lib, you know, just in my song. I would always say, every time I talk about money, I would say Ching, this and that. And it stuck with me to the point like when people would just see me in public and be like, what up, Ching? So I just thought about it like, you know what, I'm gonna just put it in the whole mix, and it'll make people look and be like, what type of name is that, and click it. And as soon as you click it, I got you hooked.
It's very original. It's very unique. I like it. And so, as a new artist and a young person who seems to be a visionary for real, what is like your overall goal? Where do you see yourself in 5, 10, or even 15 years from now?
Real high on the Forbes list. That's
on the Forbes list. You about that bread?
Yeah, that's what I'm headed for. That's what I do it for. But I see my family straight in the future, and me putting my people in a position to win. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody in Cleveland don't want you to go nowhere, because they got nothing going for themselves. But where I'm from, in order to make it, you got to feed the wolves. So you know what I mean? You can't go far if you from a grimy hood or a bloody hood without putting your people together. So I'm just trying to come to people's houses, knock on their door, see that rent paid, you know what I'm saying, with your refrigerator looking like, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have longevity.
And you really all about the people.
Yeah.
And you wanna leave a legend.
Oh yeah. That's the only way you're gonna be a legend. That's it. If I could sign something and say I can live how Tupac did in my own way and do everything I did, but I'll be dead at 25, I'll do it.
Wow.
People live to 90 and still don't accomplish nothing they did. We gotta die one day anyway, so I'm trying to go out with a bang.
I heard that. And
be remembered forever. It's kids who just 10 years old, you ask them who their favorite rapper, they say Tupac. They don't even know, they wasn't even alive during that era. But when you make a major impact, it's always gonna be there. That's what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely.
Be immortal. And
you can have that immortality through your newest member of the family that's on the way.
Straight up.
Can we talk about fatherhood for a minute?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
I'm excited. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just found out you got a baby on the way.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Talk about that feeling.
Man, it feel like, oh man, I already got a lot of pressure on me anyway, you know, because I got but pressure make diamonds. So
yes, absolutely.
You know, I got a lot of little brothers that look up to me, but this the first time I'm gonna have a little son or a little daughter, you know what I mean, looking up to me. So yeah, I was writing at least 1 or 2 songs a day. Now I gotta just double up. You know, it go my child, the mother of my child, then me. So I gotta go on an extra grind now to reap my benefits or whatever else I want. But that's motivation like none other.
For sure.
I'm somebody's daddy now.
I feel like the music for you is the passion. But now that you have a little one that you're about to be responsible for forever, that's the purpose.
Right.
So when the passion meets the purpose, you just, yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it
off.
right now. That's where I'm at. I feel like every day I wake up, I feel like I got a duty now. A duty, and I won't tolerate nothing less. I didn't have a father, and it made me turn out a little nutcase. So I refuse to put mine through that.
Fathers matter, that's for sure. And happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so excited for you guys. I really am. So I'm so sorry, ladies. I know you love the hair. I know you love the swag. But he's not single. I'm so sorry. Y'all can buy his music, though. Still support, but, you know, he's in a whole entire situation. So, everybody has a different recording process. Everybody goes to the studio, does it this way, that way. Some people write, some people don't write. What's your whole process with writing, recording, the whole 9 yards?
My process, man, what I do, I didn't know how to count bars or nothing at first.
Don't.
I just was a raw talent, and I used to just rap into my engineer. Shout out to Jake Jekyll with Signal Flow. He just tell me like, yo, the verse over. And then from there, I just started learning everything about it. But I be sitting at home, me and my girl, she be like, how many songs you write today? What you about to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you sitting here doing this, but you want to kick it, but do this music. So that's what got me into the whole mix-up. But I usually pull about 2 all-nighters a week.
Wow.
Stay up all night, write my music all night. Preferably the day before studio day, so it's fresh. And then I go over it, you know what I'm saying? Then when I get in the studio, I'm like a shark without the fin. You won't even see me coming. And I'm just torpedo.
I heard that. So tell us about the single now that you're pushing, Carfax.
Honestly, it was more so of the old me. A lot of this music that people are getting hip to right now was made in early 2017 to 2016.
They just getting hip.
Yeah, when they get a load of the new me, it's gonna be crazy. But I feel like if I started winning awards from all this old music, I'm destined to blow because I was just a puppy. I was just a puppy. But Carfax dope too. You're not gonna buy any automobile without checking the Carfax, and if you do, you a clown. That's why I'm just telling people to check the Carfax on me. Everything I say is pure. Everything I say is gonna check out. Nothing's fabricated.
So you genuine, you authentic.
Yes, ma'am. The truth gonna set you free.
So how can people listen to Carfax? How can they follow you on? Are you on Snap, Twitter,
on
Instagram?
YouTube right now? Henny Honky dropped that shit. That's my manager. He got his little Natural Native Films page. YouTube, you can just type Streetz Ching in Google and it'll pop everything up. You know what I mean?
Streetz with a Z.
Yeah, with a Z and 2 Chings.
So any advice so it's gonna be some young people watching this, maybe 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, young, rapping, passionate about it, but they don't know what direction to go. They don't know where to start, what to do. What advice would you give to the up and coming young people?
I feel like, I'm gonna tell you, Michael Jordan, he played basketball, that was his lane. Michael Phelps stayed in the pool. You gotta find your lane, find your mojo, find what your talent is, and then you gotta grind on that. You can't be in nobody else's lane. First, the hardest thing to do is find what you're meant to do. You may want to be a rapper, but it may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? I was just blessed enough to figure out what I want to do. But don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. You gotta find. The hardest thing to do is find the motivation within yourself. Because some days you're not gonna want to do it, but it's all gonna pay off. Right now, these are sleepless nights, bags under your eyes, and then you reap the benefits when you get older. So just go for it, children.
Just
That's all
go
I can
for
tell
it.
you.
Find your passion. Figure out if this is really what you want to do, because people see, you know, your videos. They see that you put out 5 mixtapes. You make it look easy, is what I'm saying. But it's really not that easy. Like you said,
really
sleepless nights, bags under your eyes. You got a whole entire relationship. I'm sure sometimes
it's a lot
you
of
feel
balance.
like,
It's a lot of balancing. And then you gotta find your girl. Gotta be like you, but just support system. Whatever you following, she gotta follow that too, or get her from around you. She wouldn't be with me here, or my baby mother, or none of that if she wasn't on the same page as me. You gotta be on the same page, or it ain't gonna work. But behind every great man is a great woman.
That's facts right there. And you a young dude, and you know this already. Like that is very, very, very impressive.
That's another thing I'm trying to get people to understand in my music. I'm not an average Joe. My name's Streetz, but I'm all here, and you listen to my music, you'll understand that. You know, I try to Google words that I don't know. If I hear a big word, I want to Google it, perfect it, freestyle on it, and use it in my music, and really know how to use it. People can tell if you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're not just a rapper, you're doing the lyricist side of it
artist.
too. Right, artist. Overall, all around artist.
All around artist.
Now speak to us about the red hair. Why red?
Honestly though, the first tape I put out was called Bloody Is Bloody Does. And I just wanted to do something different, you know what I mean? Just kind of stand out on them, make people look like, what? And then when they be like, you rap? And they ask me, you rap? I'm gonna rap for you right there. And then
so it's like a conversation piece?
Yeah, it's just something different.
Artistic?
You know? Yeah, just some artistic expression, just something different. You know, I just wanted to just stand out a little bit.
Now let me ask you this, what's your sign? When is your
Taurus.
birthday? Oh, you a Taurus, so you really about that bread.
Yeah.
You like that money, but you're still cooling down to earth.
For sure.
Okay.
A little stubborn at times.
Well,
but,
you know what? I can relate. I can completely relate. Let me ask you one more question before we get out of here. You're doing the rap thing. You in Cleveland. I'm sure you're going to expand. You know what? 2 more questions. The first one is, shows, tours, concerts. Where are you at with that?
We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. My manager right now, we wasn't really liking how all the other people were going with their venues, and it wasn't just to the maximum like we like to do stuff. So we about to be throwing our own shows. But I'm looking at the big stuff. I'm trying to make it the Rolling Loud. If y'all see this, check me out. Coachella, all that. I'm trying to go to the big stage, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, when I get to my peak, I want to sell out the queue. Just like Jay-Z sold out like, you know what I'm saying, sold out Madison Square Garden. That's when you know you made it. So that's what I'm on right now, for sure.
When is your next show?
I got a show coming up, I want to say at the end of next month.
Where?
It's supposed to be at the Grog Shop.
Oh, at the Grog Shop. That's good. That's a good start.
So if y'all show up there, I'm going to go crazy. I'm talking about jumping on speakers in the crowd, all type of stuff, water guns, wedding cakes.
Wedding cakes?
Yeah, I'm trying to go crazy. Every
Gina,
show I do.
Really? Okay.
I'm talking about just caking people front row. Boom.
Got you.
Just stand out like on some, you know what I mean,
So bring
like
an
a rave.
extra change of clothes to the show at the Grog Shop.
Anytime you're around me, bring an extra change of clothes.
Give us that
wild.
social media again where they can find you.
At Streetz Ching, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Add me right now. Streetz Ching on Facebook, and Streetz Bloody on Twitter.
Do you follow back?
Yeah, I follow back.
Okay.
Sure,
Don't be trying to be all extra.
For sure.
You're gonna be popping like huge and major, but you still wanna.
No, I never switch up.
He'll follow back.
The money really don't make a difference with the features. I'd rather do a song with somebody with a pure pedigree and somebody with Carfax of their own.
I heard that. Is there anybody in Cleveland that you want to work with, like Bone, Ray Cash?
To be honest with you, I want it to be the other way around. I want them to say that homie like I want to work with him.
That's what's up.
But I do got a song coming right now called My Way with 30 Shot Gotcha on it. So
30 Shot Gotcha.
Yeah, there's another rapper named Gotcha. He hot too. So
that's what's
I
up.
want coming with him.
Okay.
Other than that, I want to stay solo. All them tapes I ever did got not one feature. The Streetz featuring Streetz, hold my own.
I love it. I mean, your music is so raw. It's just real. Sure. It's genuine. I mean, it's streets, but it's still that intellect behind it. You're not just talking about garbage or trash. Otherwise, I wouldn't have listened to it.
Right.
But
that's how I go. Any big rapper, man. Like I looked at all the stories. Jeezy, freaking like Boosie, Gucci, all of them, man. They had to stay down and watch the one hit wonders. You know what I'm saying? Do their thing first. And I know they was feeling like, damn, like I got it. And that's how I be feeling. But anybody who's gonna be a legend or here to stay, they had to stay down for it. 50, right before 50 wanted to stop rapping is when he met Jam Master Jay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just at the point where can't nobody deter me. I'm focused on one mission only, and can't nobody tell me I can't have it. I speak it into existence, it's gonna happen.
I heard that.
And that's how I feel about it.
I feel it. So how do you want to be remembered?
I wanna be remembered by them tracks. Each track, I wanna be dead in the dirt, but still in somebody's music lineup, you know what I'm saying? I still wanna, like I played a song for my dude, I turned around, he had tears coming down his eyes, like that's real music, you know what I'm saying? I want people to feel my music. Yeah, I want people to, I listen to Dear Mama right now by Tupac, you damn near might cry, you know what I'm saying? Just because what the message he sent through it, you know? I'm just trying to have people really, my music lasts longer than my life will on this earth, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. And that's the only way I'm gonna reach that.
I respect that.
I'm half God, you know. I believe in God.
You are God.
So what that means is I'm a child of God. I'm half God. Only reason I die because I'm half mortal.
Right.
So I can do anything I want to do.
It's already in you.
Anything I want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No question.
We are worst critic.
Yep.
Sure. Nobody told you can't do it. They can have their opinion, but you the only person that tell you can't do it.
And the only person to stop yourself is you.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I thank you so much for coming.
I thank you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Not a problem. We up here at Angie's. They done had chicken and Kool-Aid.
Angie's got the best food in Cleveland right now, man. It's like Grandma Thanksgiving all over again. Anytime you want it, so come shop with Angie.
For sure. Well, thank you for your time. Y'all make sure y'all check his music out. Streetz Ching all across social media. Check out Carfax. Share that. Like that. Make sure you listen to it. Come to that show, but bring your extra change of clothes because the wedding cake
for sure.
and the super soakers.
Instagram showing you right now the likes and the view difference. So I see y'all paying attention, but don't be so ashamed to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna. You never seen a rose grow out the concrete. You know what I'm saying? You should support my transition.
Absolutely.
Before it's too late. So.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to Cobra, our Zellers. We appreciate you for getting this all recorded live. It's history. this is history. So when
In
you
the
blow up,
making.
we're like, I was first.
Sure.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you later. Happy Father's Day. Peace.
I'm still higher than a lab rat, smoking on a stupid bag, vision looking abstract when I'm behind his ski mat. Scratch off in the matte black, long way from a bus pass. Need to check his Carfax, find out why you can't trust his ass. Used to pull a carjack.